Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk to you about users and at least share with you a few thoughts that I've had about what expectations I have on my own profession and what I want to achieve basically with being a programmer, and to have what I call a moment, which is basically the dream, my personal ambition to something I want to achieve before before I stop being a programmer, before I die, or for whatever reason I'm not doing programming anymore. So to give you a little bit of a context, the thing is, when it comes to programming, which is the case for a lot of professions, you very rarely find that people appreciate the stuff that you do. There are absolutely people who will depend on your product, and there are there's always that one or two people who will actually really appreciate what you do. But for the most part, you're this invisible person that works behind the scenes. You're, in every movie, you usually remember all the people who you see on screen. You usually remember the stars, because those are the people who become memorable to you. And you forget that all the names that roll off afterwards, like all the credits, that stuff that you walk out, you walk out on you basically stop the movie at that point, or even before that point. All those names are people who contributed to making this movie. That's exactly what it is to be a programmer. You're going to be one of those names. And in my experience, the only time you will get any type of recognition for the work that you do is either professionally from your peers, and trust me, that feels really good. Like, if you can, at least I think so. I've never made anything really fancy or big or anything like that, but the small things that I have made and has helped a few people, it feels really great. And I can only imagine how great it must feel to be one of the people who work on React or Webpack or any of these like Kubernetes or Docker, those projects that are so critical to all of the stuff that we do every day as programmers. It must feel great. And so I don't want to dishearten you with this, because let's be honest here, the most famous, like in general terms, famous programmer in the world is Bill Gates, I suppose. And he's not famous because he's a programmer, he's famous because he has a lot of money. That's like, and Zuckerberg is the same thing. Again, has nothing to do with his skill as a programmer. They get acknowledgement because the product that they built became really, really big, and they're extremely rich. And that's usually how it goes in programming. So the thing is that if you're looking to be a programmer, I would say that you need to have a very specific mindset, or you don't have to have a specific mindset. Rather, I want to share with you the way that I think about it, and hopefully it will make some sense to you. So the way that I think about it is that I really only want to bring value to somebody else. I want to do this thing, learn program, do my coding and so forth, because I love what I do, but I want the products and the fruits of what I produce to be something that brings value to other people's lives. That is extremely important, because that's a reward in of itself. To be able to see somebody, or look at the usage statistics of something that you built and see the people actually using it. It actually brings some comfort or some convenience to their lives. And the best way I can capture what I'm trying to say is by describing the scenario that I've pictured in my head since I started. It's probably the thing that stuck with me the most through my entire education. I've only shared it with a few people, and I'll share it with you guys as well. So my personal dream is to be able to one day sit on a bus and just, I'm on my way to work or on my way home, and look over and see one of the other passengers using an application that I built. They don't know me. I don't know them. We have absolutely nothing. We don't know each other whatsoever. But I can see that they are, without me telling them to, without me trying to promote or anything like that, they are simply using something that I built, and it's helping them achieve something or make their life more convenient in some way. That's what I want. That's the sort of moment that I want to experience someday. It would feel absolutely amazing. And I think that if you can if what I just said resonates with you, and you can kind of feel, yeah, that seems like a really nice sensation, that seems like something pretty awesome, I want that as well, then I think you're going into programming for all the right reasons. Because trust me, having an experience like that, that's probably, at least to me, that's probably the nicest thing that you can experience as a developer. To just see people use the thing that you made, and to have them basically find some value in this thing that you created with just your own head and a laptop, basically. So yeah, that's the way I think about it. If you agree, I hope you found this useful, and I hope that you realize that we idealistic people who are in it for bringing value and happiness to other people, there's a few of us as well. It's not just about money, it's not just about being famous or anything like that. Some of us just really want to help people, and if you're one of those people, I want you to know that I'm very happy that you clicked on this video.